Good morning. Welcome to Miss Annie Reads on Her Couch. We're going to start with row, row, row your boat. Do you remember how to do it from yesterday? So get a partner. You're going to have your legs straight out in front of you. With your partner, you're going to put your feet touching each other. So my feet and my partner's feet are touching with my legs straight out in front. I hold my partner's hands and we sing. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And you can do it slow, fast, in silly voices. But the important part is to smile and make eye contact. And again, my legs are straight, my feet are flexed, they're up. And then my partner would put their bottoms of their feet against my feet. I also thought we would sing our three spring songs, 2 butterfly and 1 general spring. So let's start with Fuzzy Caterpillar. Do you have your caterpillar? Fuzzy caterpillar climbing up a tree. It wiggled left, it wiggled right at me. I put it in a box. Don't go away, I said. But when I opened up the box, it was a butterfly instead. Excuse me. And do you remember the other caterpillar song, butterfly song? Butterflies lay eggs on leaves, hurrah, hurrah. A caterpillar will hatch next, hurrah, hurrah. The caterpillar makes a change. It may look really strange. Then a butterfly comes out and flies away. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And lastly, the spring song. If you look, you'll see spring all around. See the flowers coming up from underground. See the blossoms in the trees and the buzzing honeybees. If you look, you'll see spring all around. All right, well, let's get to our story for today. Today's story is called Marvin Gets Mad by Joseph Theobald. Marvin Gets Mad. And Joseph Theobald is the author as well as the illustrator. Look at Marvin's face. Do you know what kind of animal Marvin is? Can you tell a family member? All right, here we go. Marvin gets mad. Whoa, look at Marvin's face there. One perfect morning, Marvin and Molly found a tree full of juicy apples. There was one apple that Marvin really wanted, but no matter how high he jumped, he couldn't quite reach it. Maybe it'll fall off, thought Marvin. He waited and waited and waited, but the apple did not fall off. Eventually, Marvin fell asleep. When Marvin woke up, the apple was gone. Molly was eating it. I wanted that apple, shouted Marvin. Sorry, said Molly. I didn't know. Marvin was not happy. Don't get mad with me, said Molly. There are lots more apples in the trees. And you... I wanted that apple, shouted Marvin, and you've eaten it. Oh boy, I wonder if there was another way he could express his anger. Marvin was so mad. He grew mad teeth and mad horns and mad feet and a mad tail. Oh boy. I want my apple! Calm down, said Molly. No! Shouted Marvin, and he stamped on the flowers. He knocked over the chicken shed. He frightened the ducks, and he bit a cow's tail. Oh my goodness. What should he be doing instead of using his feet and his horns and his teeth to express himself? Marvin didn't know what he wanted anymore. He stamped his big mad feet and let out a big mad bah! As Marvin stamped harder and harder, the ground began to rumble underneath him, and suddenly, crack! The ground opened up and swallowed him whole. Marvin fell deeper and deeper and landed with a thud, all alone in the dark. Poor Marvin. He got very upset and he didn't know what to do. Ah! Shouted Marvin, but no one could hear him. He tried to break the wall, but that only hurt his head. Marvin was all alone. He closed his eyes and remembered the perfect day in the meadow. I wish Molly was here, he thought. Gradually, Marvin felt less mad. When Marvin opened his eyes, there was Molly. I'm sorry I was so angry, said Marvin. That's okay, said Molly. And I came to find you. I thought you might be lost. And look, I found another big juicy apple. It's for you. Thank you, said Marvin. And Molly showed Marvin the way back up to the meadow. Everything was perfect again, but Marvin didn't want an apple anymore. He wanted a pear. But no matter how high he jumped, he couldn't quite reach it. The end. So my question for you is, did Marvin learn something from becoming so angry? I mean, he didn't know what to do with all of that anger that he had. So he started jumping up and down and shouting and using his horns and his teeth to tell the other animals that he was upset. What about now? Do you see the situation he's in here with this pear? He still can't reach it. So I wonder if he's learned a new way to solve his problems when he gets angry. What do you think? If Marvin can't reach that pear and he's starting to get angry or someone takes it, how should Marvin respond so that he's telling people how he feels, but he's not hurting anyone? Because it's okay to be mad, but it's not okay to hurt somebody. Talk with Mom and Dad. Well, as always, at the end, I wish you well, I wish you well, all through the day today, I wish you well. Bye.